tank is the Tiger I. This heavy German tank was introduced in 1942 and quickly became one of the most feared tanks of World War II. It had very thick armor and a powerful 88mm gun capable of destroying enemy tanks at long distances. Moving on to the next tank. The Panther entered service in 1943 and became one of Germany's most advanced medium tanks. It used sloped armor and a powerful 75mm gun, making it very dangerous on the battlefield. Next on the list. The Tiger II, also known as the King Tiger, appeared in 1944. It had extremely thick armor and a long, powerful 88mm gun. However, its massive weight often caused mechanical problems. Now, let's look at another tank. The Panzer IV was one of the most produced German tanks during the war. It was reliable and upgraded many times, making it an important part of German armored forces. Moving to another tank. The Panzer III was designed mainly to fight other tanks. It played a major role in Germany's early victories in Europe before being replaced by stronger vehicles. Coming up next. The Panzer II was a light tank used mostly in the early years of the war. Although lightly armored, it helped German forces during early campaigns. Next vehicle. The Panzer I was one of Germany's first tanks. It was originally designed for training, but still saw combat in the early stages of the war. Let's move on. The Jagdpanther was a powerful German tank destroyer built on the Panther chassis. It carried a strong 88mm gun, capable of destroying enemy armor at long distances. Next armored vehicle. The Jagdtiger was one of the heaviest armored vehicles ever built during World War II. It carried an extremely powerful gun designed to destroy tanks from very far away. Moving forward, the Sturmgeschütz III, often called Stuge III, was one of the most produced German armored vehicles. It was used mainly as an assault gun and tank destroyer. Next machine. Sturmgeschütz IV was similar to the Stug III, but built on the Panzer IV chassis. It provided infantry support and anti-tank firepower. Now, another tank. The Elephant tank destroyer had extremely thick armor and a powerful long-range gun. However, it lacked mobility and was vulnerable to infantry attacks. Next one. The Nashorn was designed to destroy enemy tanks from long distances. It carried a powerful anti-tank gun, but had relatively light armor. Moving to the next vehicle. The Brummbär was a heavy assault gun used mainly in urban combat. It fired powerful shells designed to destroy buildings and fortifications. Coming up next. The Hummel was a self-propelled artillery vehicle used by German forces for long-range fire support on the battlefield. Next machine. The Wespe was another self-propelled artillery vehicle. It carried a howitzer and supported German troops by firing at distant enemy positions. Moving on. The Marder I was an early German tank destroyer built using captured equipment and a powerful anti-tank gun. Next vehicle. The Marder II improved the design and was widely used against Soviet tanks on the Eastern Front. Now, another armored vehicle. The Marder III continued the series and became an important anti-tank weapon for German forces during the war. Next on the list. The Panzerjäger I was one of Germany's first tank destroyers created to counter enemy armored vehicles early in the war. Moving forward, the Leopard 5K 1602 was an experimental reconnaissance tank designed to move quickly and gather battlefield information. Next vehicle. The VK 3001 was an experimental heavy tank developed as part of Germany's attempts to create stronger armored vehicles. Moving to the next tank. The VK 4501 was a prototype that eventually led to the development of the famous Tiger tank. Next machine. The Maus was one of the heaviest tanks ever built. Its armor was incredibly thick, but the tank was too heavy for practical combat use. And finally, the E-100 was another super heavy tank design planned by Germany near the end of the war, but it was never fully completed.